approaching fast, and if you need gift ideas for yourself or a loved one, you're probably stressing out a little bit. Even though technically the holidays are supposed to be this big stress-free zone, there's something about making sure you get the right gift for someone that causes a lot of unneeded pressure. Ah, the joys of the holiday season. Just thinking about all that stress is just making me nice and cozy. Well, today I'm hoping to relieve some of that stress for you with some skateboarding related gift ideas. I'm making this gift guide for two different groups of people. The first being if you watching this video are a skateboarder and you're looking for some gift ideas to throw on your wish list, or if you're looking for a gift for someone who is a skateboarder. If you're not in one of those two groups, I don't know how you ended up on this video, but welcome. I'm glad you're here. As always, before we get started, if you wouldn't mind hitting that cute little like button down below, it really helps the channel grow. And one more program note before we get it rocking and rolling. All the gifts that I'm going to be talking about will have links in the description of this video, so check those out, baby. Now come sit with me by this fire, this 100% real, actual, genuine fire. It's not made by George Ford on Netflix, it's a real fire. And together, let's take a look at this year's skateboarding gift guide. The first and most obvious gift idea may be some sort of skate part for a skateboard, but there are like 6 billion different brands and parts and blah blah blah. It can be overwhelming. So which skate parts should you ask for or give? An easy one that you can throw on a wish list or give to someone are skateboard bearings. Skateboard bearings are fairly cheap and they can fit into pretty much any skateboard wheel, so there's not a whole lot of investigating you have to do with this gift. And I know you're probably thinking, wow, Zach, that is one lame skateboard gift idea, but trust me, when you need skateboard bearings, you're gonna be glad you didn't have to go out and buy any. The other skate part that is on this gift guide is a fresh skateboard deck. Now, if you are giving this gift to someone, you're gonna have to do a little Agent Cody Banks spy work and figure out which size deck the gift receiver rides. You're gonna just have to ask them what skateboard size they ride in some casual conversation. I don't know, you're Cody Banks, I'm just Lizzie McGuire. Or just completely forget about deck size and just get them a skateboard deck that they could hang on their wall as an art piece. There are thousands of skateboard designs out there that would look great on any wall, and if you're lucky, you might be able to find a graphic that intersects with another interest you have. I'm talking like Star Wars, I'm talking like anime, I'm talking hamburger. Some people are just really into hamburgers, I don't know. There are also several custom skateboard websites that let you put whatever you want on a skateboard deck. The website that I personally love and trust is boardpusher.com, but I know you can do this over at ccs.com as well. ccs.com and boardpusher.com are the two websites that I know that allow you to put whatever you want on a skateboard deck. I'm sure there are other websites out there, but those are the two that I trust. Keep in mind though, if you decide to go the custom skateboard route, most of those companies take about a week to 2 weeks to print and ship your board, so just plan accordingly. If you're watching this video on Christmas Eve, it's too late for you on this one. You gotta move on, gotta find something else, bud. If you are one of those artsy type people, a custom skateboard is a really cool gift to give or receive. I'd highly recommend it. The best part about this gift is you won't have to worry about board size or brand preference. It's all custom, baby. Maybe you've got all the skateboard equipment you could ever need, or you're working with a budget. Well, another great gift idea is some kind of skateboarding reading material. There are a ton of really cool skateboarding books out there that are really fun to look at, and they make for great coffee table pieces if you're into that kind of thing. If you need a quick recommendation, here are some of my favorites. The skateboarding legend Rodney Mullen has an amazing autobiography that's truly inspiring and would make any skater want to get out there and push themselves even harder. Tony Hawk's book, Occupation Skateboarder, takes a little peek behind the scenes of what it's like to be one of the most well-known skateboarders. The Disposable Skateboard Bible is easily one of the coolest books I've ever seen. It has just hundreds and hundreds of skateboard deck designs. I'd really recommend checking this one out. Fair warning though, in the past couple years, this book has been harder and harder to find, so dog bless. One book that I really want, I just don't have my hands on yet, is this book called Shredders, Girls Who Skate, which celebrates women skateboarders. I was walking through a bookstore a while back and walked right past it and flipped through it, and it seemed like a really rad book. I just haven't picked it up yet. I also just recently picked up this really cool skateboard poem book by professional skateboarder Mike Valley. I really recommend it. I haven't read through all of it yet, but so far it's very cool. And the only place I think you can buy this book currently is on his website, streetplant.com. And finally, a Thrasher Skateboard magazine subscription is truly a gift that keeps on giving. And if you order a Thrasher magazine subscription through their website, you get a free shirt thrown in with your order. Now that is one slamming deal. A Thrasher magazine subscription is a must-have for any skateboarder. We got a lot of cool photos, we got a lot of cool interviews, and occasionally you get free gifts thrown in with your magazine subscription. Hot dog! Now we talking. However, keep in mind that it does take Thrasher about a month or two to get you in their magazine cycle, so I'd recommend ordering the subscription and then maybe running to a bookstore and picking up the latest issue so you don't show up empty-handed, because that'd be awkward. One of the worst parts about being a skateboarder is being really hungry for a good skate session, but there's stupid snow on the ground. What's that about? Over the years, I found that one thing that helps scratch that skateboarding itch is playing a skateboarding video game. Now, there are a bunch of skateboarding video games out there, but luckily for you, I'm a big nerd, so this is what I recommend. The newest Tony Hawk Pro Skater game is a remaster of the first two Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. Now, I've literally played every single Tony Hawk Pro Skater game that's ever come out, and so when I say this newest one is cream of the crop, I really mean it. You can get it on PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and the Xbox Series X/S. But what if you're looking for a more realistic skateboarding game? Well, in that case, I would recommend Skater XL. I personally love Skater XL. I put a ton of time into it, and they always are adding free content, which makes it even more fun. This game is also available on most platforms. However, I have heard that the PC version is the best way to play, so I'd recommend going that route. Another really fun skateboarding game with a little arcade twist is called OlliOlli. In this side-scrolling game, you're just trying to get to the end of the level without bailing, but also trying to rack up as many points as possible. This game is tough, but it is a lot of fun. OlliOlli is more of an arcade game with the theme of skateboarding, while the other two games I mentioned are more skateboarding games at their core. However, I had a ton of fun playing OlliOlli. I truthfully haven't beat it yet, and it's been a while, so I don't know if I'll get back to it, but still really fun, would recommend. OlliOlli is available on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and Mac. So those are my recommendations for skateboarding video games. Now, there are tons and tons of skateboarding video games out there, but the ones I mentioned in this video are personally just some of my favorites from the recent years. Now, let's talk about some gift ideas that you could put on your wish list that are going to improve your skate session. My first recommendation is some wireless headphones. Now, wireless headphones can make a skate session go from good to rad in like 2 seconds. For skate sessions, I really recommend getting a pair of wireless Bluetooth headphones that go in your ear and not over your ear, because spoiler alert, those over-the-ear headphones are gonna fall off the second you ollie. The cool thing about headphones is you really don't have to ball out of control to get yourself a good pair of headphones. I've recommended these headphones before in a previous video, but I really recommend picking up a pair of the Enacfire E60 headphones. I got them off Amazon, and they are really amazing for skateboarding. They aren't 100% noise canceling. They do cancel some noise, but to be completely honest, you probably don't want headphones that cancel out 100% of noise when you're skateboarding, because you gotta be aware of your surroundings, my dudes. Stay safe out there. Next, I'd recommend picking up a phone tripod. If you're skating alone, a phone tripod is gonna make your skate clips look 10 times better. Almost every single skateboarding clip that I've filmed for this YouTube channel has been with just my phone and my tripod. The only other way to get those kind of clips would be to hire a cameraman. I don't got that money. A phone tripod is gonna allow you to get a ton of cool skateboarding shots, and you can pretty much record anywhere. Another bonus of having a phone tripod is you can put your phone on the tripod when you're skating, and you don't have to put it on that dirty ground. The phone tripod that I got was just off Amazon, but you can pretty much pick up one of these bad boys anywhere. I'm talking like Walmart, Target, probably could find them at a 7-Eleven if I'm being honest. Finally, another great item that can improve your skateboarding session is just a really nice water bottle. Preferably, if you can get one that's insulated, that's the bee's knees, because that's going to keep that water nice and cold for your entire skate session. This is another gift that you're probably like, that's kind of a lame idea, but trust me, a nice cold water bottle on a hot summer day is a true blessing. Let's move on to the final section of this gift guide, which is just a bunch of random items that didn't have another category to go into. One really original gift idea is to get something or give something that's made out of recycled skateboards. A simple search on Etsy will get you hundreds of items that are made out of recycled skateboards. I've seen tons of recycled skateboarding items. I'm talking coasters, rings, sunglasses, and so much more. My sister actually recently got me this really cool quarter pipe pen holder that is made out of recycled skateboards. It's perfect to hold the zillion little remotes I have for my lighting setup. If you or a loved one has a favorite skateboard brand, you can almost always find a tech deck of that skateboard brand somewhere out there. And if you're really lucky, you can even find the skateboard graphic that you have in real life in tech deck form. I mean, that typically does require a lot of searching, and you can go to retail store to retail store, but honestly, it would probably be quicker to just check out eBay. Even if you or the gift receiver don't fingerboard, these little tech decks are really cool to have on display on your desk or shelf or just somewhere in the house, you know? I honestly don't really fingerboard at all, but I still have a few tech decks laying around of some of my favorite skateboard brands. And the final item in the skateboarding gift guide is a simple one. A gift card. Ain't nothing wrong about giving or getting a gift card. Let the gift receiver do all the hard work for you. A gift card to a skate shop is gonna make any skater super happy, because when they need a new deck or a set of wheels or a new pair of trucks, they're not gonna have to spend their own money to get it. If you're a non-skateboarder watching this, some of my favorite skate shops are Tactics.com, CCS.com, or just your local skate shop. And that concludes our 2021 Skateboard Holiday Gift Guide. I hope this video helped you add some items to your list, or at the very least gave you some things to consider. When it comes down to it, I honestly think skaters are fairly easy to buy for. Worst case scenario, just get them a gift card. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. I'm gonna try to cram one more video in before the year's over, but in case I don't have time for it, thank you for such a wonderful year here on YouTube, and I can't wait to put up even more videos next year. Thanks for watching, and as always, have fun, good luck, and keep shredding the gnar.